We gave everything we could, but it just wasn't quite enough. West Ham United won, Bayer Leverkusen won. Bayer Leverkusen progressed through to the semi-finals of the Europa League 3-1 on aggregate. We're out of Europe. It's not for the lack of trying, though. We tried. We tried. We put in a incredible performance. The boys gave everything. That's what we wanted to. That's what we wanted to say. We wanted to see that kind of performance where they just went for it, and they did. They just couldn't get that second goal. Antonio got one on the 13th minute, lovely bowing cross, and you thought, wow, maybe we can get that other. We just couldn't get that second goal. It wasn't through lack of trying, though. We were creating chances, but we just couldn't get that ball over the line, could we? We just couldn't. And then in the second half, well, we kept up that intensity. I mean, it was just such a high intensity that the guys were playing. You knew that they couldn't keep it up for the whole game. And by the 55th, 60th minute, you could see them tiring. The game started to slow down. Bayer Leverkusen started to come into it a little bit more. But they still didn't really create too many chances. They had a couple of opportunities to score, but didn't take them. And then they got lucky in many ways, didn't they? They got lucky with that referee who was shocking. I swear, Antonio could have been dragged from one side of the pitch to the other by his neck, and the ref still wouldn't have given him a free kick. I have no idea what he had against Antonio. It was ridiculous, that referee. Absolutely ridiculous. And it's not just us. I have had fans who are watching it on the telly saying, like, that was a shocking refereeing performance. So you'd like to think that some kind of investigation would go into that ref, but you know that's not going to happen. So yeah, it doesn't help when you got the referee clearly against you. I'm not saying that if we did, we would have, got something from the game, but it definitely doesn't help, does it? It definitely doesn't. And when Bayer Leverkusen are getting the kind of luck that they're getting at the moment with one, the referee, and two, that goal, which it was lucky it just deflected and went in, they're just going to go unbeaten. Everything's just going to go their way. It's just their season. It's just their season. I don't think we could have done anything more tonight. We couldn't, and I can't fault a single player on that pitch because they gave 110%. The energy, the intensity, the passion, the fight, it was all there. It's what we wanted. We got it, and I can't fault them all. And they gave everything, absolutely everything. It was an incredible performance, and the atmosphere there was amazing as well. The crowd really got behind you. I don't know if you can hear by my voice, but yeah, it's a little bit rough right now. A little bit rough. Been doing a lot of singing tonight. I have, and I don't regret it because I loved it. It was brilliant atmosphere before the game, during the game, even after the game. The crowd just got behind them because we were seeing that performance, and they wanted to encourage them. And we can create an incredible atmosphere at the London Stadium. It can be done. We just don't a lot of the time, and that's the frustrating thing because why can't we do that more? Why can't we do that more? You can ask why the players don't play that way a lot more, but I'll be honest with you, if they played at that kind of intensity, from the beginning of the season, they'd be dead by like October. You can't play that kind, that intense game all the time. Like, we want to see more intensity, yeah, but not that intense all the time. So yeah, we definitely want to see more performances that are similar to that, a lot more often, rather than the ones which are, a bit lackluster. So yeah, we want to see more performances like that. But I want to see um, more performances like that from the crowd. Like, I want to see more atmospheres. I want to hear more atmospheres like that because it was an incredible atmosphere tonight, and it was brilliant, and it was a great night. It was just marred by some extraordinarily terrible refereeing. Really was. It leaves a bitter taste in your mouth, doesn't it? It really does. So yeah, we're out of Europe, and it's been an amazing 3 seasons. It has. It's been an incredible 3 seasons in Europe. We've reached a Europa League semi-final. We've won the Conference League, and then we've reached a quarter-final again. And before this, in my history of supporting West Ham over the last 30 years, I'd only ever seen us dabble in Europe, where we've gone into it. We've not lasted more than 1 or 2 games, and then we've kind of just left, with our tail between our legs, and it's been nothing to be proud of. But I am proud. I am proud of the 3 seasons that we've had in Europe, because they've been brilliant. And we've shown that we are capable of doing it. We belong there. That, these European competitions, we are suited to them. We can handle them. And I want us back in it. I do. I'd love it if we can get back in there next season. I really, really would. But if we don't, I hope that we rebuild. We try and build a bigger and stronger squad that is capable of fighting for those European places next season, so we can get into Europe the season after. Because it's addictive, isn't it? I'm accustomed to these Thursdays, Sundays, Thursdays. I'm accustomed to it. It's not perfect. It's not brilliant, but I enjoy it. And these European nights are great fun as well. And it just gives you something else, more than just the Premier League and these cup competitions, which, historically we have been terrible in. We're not very good in the FA Cup. We're not very good in the League Cup. But, last few seasons in Europe, we've actually done fairly well. So, yeah, I want it to continue. I want it to come back to the London Stadium. And I hope it does next season. And if it doesn't, I hope it comes back the year after. I really, really do. So, yeah, I mean, player ratings is easy. I mean, this is the easiest player ratings I think I've ever had to do. So you got Fabianski in goal. That was a 9.9. Sofel 9.8. Zuma 10. Aguerd was great when he was on, and I'd give him a 10. Brilliant. Abonga came on, I'd give him a 10. What the hell? Creswell 11. Ward-Prowse 12. Socek 10. Bowen 10. Kudus 45. He was up that. Just so much energy there, man. Antonio 12. I think I've got everyone there. I might have Alvarez. Yeah, no, he had a great performance as well. He knackered himself out. He didn't stop running. So yeah, he can get a 14. Yeah, what the hell? That was a great performance. I loved it. I want to see more of it. I do. So yeah, that was easy. That was easy player ratings. I want more performances like that. Maybe not that like high intensity all the time, because we will get knackered out very easily. But yeah, a bit more like that, please. That'll be lovely. So anyway, into our game for the weekend against Crystal Palace. What condition the players are going to be in after a performance like that, I don't know. Are we going to make hard work of it? Well, we've probably got no choice really, because the players are. It's going to have an impact on the players. It definitely is. So I don't know. We're going to see what kind of performance they can put in. Hopefully, we can push on, try and pick up some results for the remainder of this season, and try and finish as high as we can, because it's only going to be the top 7 that's going to get into Europe this season. Conference League will probably be 7th, and that is only if Man City win the FA Cup. Because if Man United, Coventry, or Chelsea win it and they do not finish in those European spots, then it won't go down to 7. So yeah, we need to fight in every single game to try and finish as high as possible. And if we don't, we don't. We do a rebuild in the summer and we go again next year. So yeah, fantastic performance. Disappointing result. They deserved the win. They did deserve that win tonight, but they just couldn't get it, unfortunately. And another season ends, and European journey of the last 3 seasons has come to an end as well. And it's been an incredible 3 years. Absolutely loved it. And I hope to experience it again one day. I really do, because I never thought that we would experience this as West Ham fans, and I want it back now. I don't want it to end. I don't. As per usual, leave your comments in the comment section, and if you like this video, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Have a good night, everyone. Come on, you Irons.